Hey everybody, so it's just been a few weeks since I took delivery of my Track Pack Tesla Model S Plaid, and already I'm making some changes. I'm making some changes because if you're not aware, when you get the Track Pack, you have to buy the Model S first, the Plaid, and then order the Track Pack separately. So it's a $20,000 package. It includes carbon ceramic brakes on all four sides, plus these supposedly lightweight wheels and race tires, and that unlocks the car to go over 200 miles an hour. But you can't buy this from the factory with it already equipped. You have to buy the car. It's like a dealer added accessory. So when you do that, you gotta take off your old wheels and tires, which I have in my family room right now, the 19s, which I bought on the car. You get to keep those, and you keep all your stock brake parts as well. And they put on the Track Pack, which includes these 20-inch wheels and tires. So the main problem with these wheels and tires is that while these look way better than the 19s or the 21 Arachnids, I hear they're pretty heavy. Even though this is supposed to be the Track Pack, you would think they were going lighter weight since they went with lightweight brakes. The design is cool, but I hear they're pretty heavy, and I'm gonna put some lightweight wheels on. And also the tires are a problem too. These are these Goodyear Supercar Eagle F13R tires. And while they might be super sticky in the track conditions with multiple laps, around the street when they're cold, they spin a lot. So you're much better off with like a Michelin Pilot 4S tire, which I have here. But unfortunately, these wheels that I have in my car, these signature wheels, do not fit over the big brakes that I have on the Tesla Model S Plaid. The fronts will fit, but the rear, because the rear brakes are so much bigger, my rear wheels wouldn't fit. So Signature designed me a brand new set, a little bit different finish. Let's open up the box here and check them out. My garage is absolutely stacked. Got Turbo S, the Revuelto, the RX-7, the 765LT, Spider, and my Ford GT up here. But let's unbox these and check out what we got for my new Signature lightweight forged wheels. Got some extra padding here. And let's see the new finish we got. Oh, we got some more packaging on top. And there we go. So same design, but this has this more kind of a liquid graphite finish to it. And yeah, these are actually really, really light, one-handed. Let's compare them now against my wheels that I had on the car before. Okay, so here you go. This has a more raw, kind of brighter finish, and this has a nice kind of darker, I think this is called this liquid graphite finish on these Signature wheels, and they are super, super light. I got a set already unbalanced and mounted over here. Check it out in the sun for a little better kind of view. And I think this new darker finish is gonna look amazing on the newer ultra red Plaid color we got. All right, so we got the scales out of here. I'm gonna go and weigh my rear new Signature wheel with the Michelin tire on the scales, and then when we swap them off and put them on the car, I will weigh these stock Track Pack wheels as well. So we got the rear Signature wheel with the 305, 30, 20 tires, the same size tire that come on the Track Pack, weighs in at 52 pounds and 13 ounces. All right, next up we got the, this is the front, so it's an inch narrower. These are 20 by 10 with 285, 35/20 Pilot 4S tires, and this comes in at 51 pounds 9 ounces, so it drops about a pound off the rears. Okay, we got the OEM Track Pack wheels on the scales. We got 58 pounds 12 ounces, saves just about 7 pounds just on one single front wheel. The rears on here comes in at 60 pounds 6 ounces, so this saves about 8 pounds per wheel. So we got 8 in the back, 7 in the front, so 15 times 2, we got a total of about 30 pounds all around the car. And to save even more weight, I have these titanium lug nuts, which weigh just about nothing. So all the titanium lug nuts, I'm weighing them here, we got about 14 ounces. And if we weigh these stock lug nuts, comes in at 1 pound 13 ounces, so we save a full pound with the titanium lugs. Okay, so here we go. We got the wheels on the car, and it looks awesome. The ultra red paint with these liquid graphite wheels by Signature. Just look how good it looks with the carbon ceramic brakes that come with the Track Pack. Look at the size of these calipers. The discs are real shiny with the wheels, so it makes it look really, really cool, contrasting with the ultra red. One thing I will note, it's weird that you got this ultra red paint and the calipers are a completely different color, but you get used to that. Going on to the back wheel right here, this is the 305 series tire in the back. And again, got the big carbon ceramic brakes, and the finish matches real well. Now, one thing we need to do next is actually lower the car. This thing looks kind of jacked up, and it's in its lowest setting from factory. You can see just how much kind of fender gap we have right here with the 20-inch wheels in the front onto the back. Right here, you could fit about 2 or 3 fingers in the gap right there. So what I have are these lowering links from Intuitive, and it's pretty easy to install. It takes, I don't know, I'd say this takes about 2 hours to pop in for an amateur, and if you're used to doing it, you could probably do it even quicker. I did this in a previous video on my previous Plaid when I lowered it, so I'll put a link in the description if you want to go over all the details exactly how to install these. All you have to do is pop out the stock ones, and then you can adjust the length of the custom ones, and as you lengthen them, it adjusts how much lower the car sits. And you can still use the adjustable suspension in the car to actually raise it up and low. So if you want it completely slammed, you can leave it in low by lowering those links very, very low. But if you don't want it that low all the time, you just leave it medium or even high so you can adjust your ride height for whatever you're doing. Now it's lowering time. Let me get to work, get this car dropped down, because we have a half-mile event coming up in a couple days, and you're not going to believe what we got lined up for the Plaid. We got some extremely fast cars. You guys are not going to want to miss it. Of course, don't forget the titanium lug nuts. If you check here, you can see the kind of open lugs that actually comes with this ridge design, so it uses it as a kind of safety, because you do need a special kind of socket to take these off. Titanium lugs save an extra pound. We save 7 pounds in the front and 8 pounds in the rear for a total of 30 pounds savings over the stock track pack wheels and tires that came with the car. All right, let's get to dropping this car down, and then if it stops raining, I'm gonna try and do some 0 to 60 testing, see how low I can get on the street with the new Signature wheels. Now the tires I have in there aren't brand new, so it might spin a little bit, but they're still in pretty good shape. So I'm hoping for a low 2-second run. It's really hard to hit that 0 to 60 in 1.99, although I have done it before. I'm gonna try again, see if we can get it out of this car. And here, you'll see the stock piece, which is right here. So that is the stock piece. This is the modified one. So we're just gonna take a screwdriver, and you have to be careful because this is, you could break this. You basically pop off this right here using a screwdriver, hold your hand onto here and pop off that, and then drop in this one. There's a couple little safety pins here as well. You'll take those out, and then when you drop in, you put the pins in, and then you can even adjust it after the fact. So there you go, in about less than 15 minutes a wheel. I got this little piece out, and as you can see down here, the new one is installed. And if you want to make further adjustments after, you just take the wheel off, loosen the set screw, and then spin this back and forth, and you can see, it's kind of hard to see, but you can just adjust the ride height right there. Pretty cool. Okay, we are done. Check out the new ride height. I think it looks just fantastic. If you want to copy my settings, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I got -7 at the front on the lowering link and -9 in the rear. So we'll just kind of, you can check out exactly how much space we got. So we had about 3 fingers before, and now you got basically just 1 right there. And this is on the lowest setting for the setting and the suspension in the car. So you can raise it up. You don't have to ride this low if you don't want to, but I think this is the perfect ride height. It looks great. It still rides very good as well. And on my previous car with the similar wheels and tires, I was not getting that crazy tire wear that the 21s are getting. People are getting like 5,000 to 6,000 miles out of a set of tires. And by old Plaid, I was getting 15,000 to 16,000 miles out of a set of these 20-inch tires. I think these Signature 20s are a perfect mix between the stock 19s and those super heavy arachnids in the 21 size. These 20s are a really good ride. They wear really well, and they look just amazing. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to check out Signature wheels and pick out a set for your Tesla or other car. Let's see if we can get it.
30, 60.
That might be it. That's going to be close. 2.2 without the rollout. All right, so there you go. That's a wrap of putting on these Signature wheels on my Tesla track pack and lowering it with the lowering links. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of how it looks. I think it came out fantastic. And we are headed to the half mile to run again against some really fast cars. Don't miss it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, helps the video on the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.